Before you decide to move to Canada or the USA, I want you to stop for a moment because what I'm about to tell you is not something you will find in advertisements, brochures, or even most YouTube videos. This is the kind of reality people only understand after landing there. When people think about going abroad, they imagine a better life, better salary, freedom, and success. They think life will instantly change once they reach a developed country. But the truth is very different for many people. Because the real struggle does not start before going abroad, it starts after landing. And the first shock is not job, not study, not PR, it is something very basic, a place to live. When you land in countries like Canada or the USA, everything looks perfect in the beginning. Clean roads, modern buildings, organized systems, and a completely different lifestyle. For the first few days, it feels like a dream. But slowly reality starts showing its face, and the first major shock comes from rent. Because in cities like Toronto, Vancouver, New York, or California, rent is extremely expensive. A simple one-bedroom apartment can cost thousands of dollars per month, which surprises most newcomers. People think earning in dollars means easy life, but they forget that expenses are also in dollars, and those expenses move very fast. Now imagine you are a student or a new worker. Your income is limited in the beginning phase, but your rent is fixed and non-negotiable. Once rent is paid, a large portion of your salary is gone immediately. After that, you are left with a very small amount for food, transport, mobile bills, and daily survival. Suddenly life stops feeling like success and starts feeling like calculation. Every expense becomes a decision. Every purchase becomes a question. And slowly, life shifts from building future to just surviving the month. And this is where reality becomes even harder. Because when rent becomes too expensive for one person, people start adjusting. Not because they want to, but because they have no choice. One small room, originally meant for one person, becomes shared by 2, 3, or sometimes 4 people. One person sleeps after a night shift, another studies, another gets ready for work, and this cycle continues every day. There is no privacy, no silence, no comfort, only survival. And this is not a rare situation, this is common in many big cities where international students and workers live. And the reason this happens is not just one factor. It is a combination of high rent markets, limited beginner income, job restrictions, rising cost of living, and lack of awareness before moving abroad. But the biggest reason is expectation gap. People expect lifestyle, but reality demands survival discipline. And those who cannot adjust struggle more, while those who adapt slowly survive and grow. So the truth is simple, Canada and the USA are not bad places, but they are not as easy as they look from outside. Success abroad is not instant, it is built slowly with struggle, adjustment, and patience. And if you understand this reality early, you can make better decisions and avoid shock. Because abroad life is not just opportunity, it is also pressure. Now after some time, people slowly start adjusting to this new reality. Because when you are inside this system, you don't have many options. You either adapt or you struggle more. So people start changing their lifestyle. They start reducing expenses, skipping comfort, and focusing only on survival. Even small things like eating outside, traveling, or buying basic items become carefully planned decisions. Life starts becoming a routine of work, sleep, and survival. There is no luxury feeling anymore, only responsibility. And slowly, people stop expecting comfort and start accepting adjustment as normal life. At the same time, something very interesting happens. On social media, everything still looks perfect. You will see people posting pictures in parks, cafes, cities, and universities. It looks like a successful life from outside. But behind those photos, the reality is very different. Many of those same people are living in shared rooms, managing tight budgets, and struggling with rent pressure. But nobody shows that part online. Because everyone wants to show success, not struggle. And this creates a big gap between expectation and reality for new people who are planning to go abroad. Now if you stay in this environment for a longer time, it starts affecting your mindset. You stop thinking like a dream builder and start thinking like a survival manager. Your goals become smaller, your focus becomes short-term, and your energy goes into managing monthly expenses instead of building future wealth. Some people adapt and slowly grow, while others feel stuck in the system. And this is where reality becomes very personal, because everyone's experience depends on their ability to handle pressure, adjust lifestyle, and accept challenges. So when you look at Canada or the USA from outside, it looks like success, opportunity, and a better life. But when you live inside it, you understand that it is also pressure, adjustment, and survival in the beginning phase. It is not an easy journey, and it is definitely not instant success. It requires patience, discipline, and mental strength. Those who understand this early make better decisions and avoid shock. And those who don't, struggle with expectations. Because a broad life is not just about earning more, it is about managing more. And now you understand the reality behind the rent crisis and the hidden side of foreign life that nobody talks about openly.